Hi, I'm Hobson. You'll catch me a little later on in the FCAT program. I'm actually speaking to you from the past. Well, kinda. You see, by now, I should be back home, curled up on the couch with my family and dog, of course, ready to be tuning in to celebrate. Hey, if you haven't already, hit up social with hashtag MySFUGrad and let us see how you're celebrating.
I want to take this moment to thank all those who supported me. I could not have made it this far without the sustenance from my creator and from the support of those around me. So to my friends, my parents and family, the folks with the Muslim Students Association, my professors, and all those along the way who made SFU a better place to be, thank you.
I'm here to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect. To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself.
To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I'm here to grow.
Next few years, I look forward to working with peers, communities, and all different stakeholders to build a just, sustainable, and livable future for all, and addressing all of the root cause of all the issues we face today.
I am here to build bridges.
I'm here to promote inclusion.
To embrace diversity.
To learn from others.
I'm here to support my community.
I'm here to lift people up.
To engage.
To listen.
I am here to grow.
Today, I'm here celebrating with my family in person and my friends over Zoom. Although not an in-person convocation ceremony, I'm still grateful to be surrounded by those who support me along the way.
I would like to wholeheartedly thank to my family who reside on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you for making my educational dreams come true, even though we are physically far, but always in my heart. And thanks to all those amazing, inspirational individuals in my life. Thank you for believing in me, even at the times that when I doubted myself.
Hello and welcome everyone. The time has come to celebrate all of you, Simon Fraser University's class of June 2021. My name is Leanne Young. I'm a news anchor from CBC Vancouver, but I am currently on maternity leave. And if you've got eagle eyes, you may have seen that those degrees over there sitting on top of my baby's high chair. So I'm coming to you not live from studio, but instead live from my dining room. I had the privilege of getting my degree from SFU in 2006. It was a while ago. You may say I am a fan of skinny jeans, and I got my side part under this cap. But I do have something in common with all of you. I got my degree from the Faculty of Arts in Criminology and Communications. And I am delighted to welcome you today, SFU's newest alumni, to today's Virtual Convocation for the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Graduands, or should I say fellow alumni, today we are gathered virtually, of course, to celebrate your graduation, one of the most important milestones in your university experience. We're celebrating your incredible achievements because they so deserve to be celebrated. You've worked so hard, particularly during such a challenging year, and we're all so proud of everything that you have accomplished. It's been wonderful to see how you've been celebrating with your families and friends. I checked it out on social, and many of you posting online, whether it's wearing your virtual cap and gown with SFU's Instagram filter or recreating that walk across the stage moment in your living room. There has been such warmth and creativity in your celebrations. Some of you popping champagne on the steps of the AQ. I encourage you to share your photos and messages using the hashtag MySFUGrad, and you can join the live chat during the program, sharing your best wishes with each other. Oh, do you hear that? I think those are bagpipes. And that is our cue to turn our attention to Burnaby Mountain and get comfortable and ready to enjoy the ceremony.
It's an honor for me to be here with you today to welcome you to the unceded territory, the shared territories That song that we entered in with today was the Musqueam paddle song, Musqueam victory song, and our canoe paddlers sing that song to keep in sync, to keep in stride, and also keep their strength up. Just wanted to share that with you today. Hiked up, I was siya, hiked kasiyam.
Great day, everyone. Congratulations, students. You have done a great job with your studies here with the family of SFU. Thanking the communities from which you come from and your families. Just a special blessing now for your journey. Great Spirit, thank you for bringing us together today. Just guide each and every one as they leave our community to go into different communities. Let us always remember that we are the leaders and the mentors of those who follow us, those who witness what we do and what we say. I ask Great Spirit just a very special blessing now on each and every one present here today, all my relations.
Thank you for sharing that warm welcome, Elder Margaret. I'd also like to pay my respects to elders, past and present. Thank you also to Jack Lee, Pipe Sergeant of the SFU Pipe Band, and Alec Dan of the Musqueam Nation for his drumming and song. It's an honor to be here today on the traditional, unceded, and continually occupied territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples, where SFU's convocation is hosted and filmed. The SFU choir, graduates and members of the SFU community will now lead us in the singing of O Canada. Please rise.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in us command. With glowing hearts we see the rise of true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Your Honor, Madam President, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, faculty, honored guests, graduands, families and friends, I'm Tamara Vrooman, Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. Joining me on the platform are SFU's Vice Presidents, Deans, and Registrar. We're delighted and honored that you're with us for Convocation. I now declare the June 2021 Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees. I'm pleased to present Her Honor, the Honorable Janet Austin, Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia, for her opening address.
Chancellor Vrooman, President Johnson, honored guests, graduands, families and friends, it is an enormous pleasure to join you today as you celebrate on the traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kikite, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, and Tsawwassen peoples. Haichka Siam. And although we can't gather in person to celebrate your achievements, we are joined together in spirit the spirit of camaraderie and resolve that has characterized this past, most challenging year. I want to thank everyone in the university community, staff, faculty, alumni, and students for pulling together on this journey. The past year has shown us the best of British Columbia, and I have found inspiration in countless examples of unstinting generosity and compassion that have emerged around the province. People from all walks of life and every part of our province looking out for each other as neighbors, as friends, and as fellow citizens. These examples show us that when called upon, we can live up to the responsibilities of citizenship and community and pull together to solve common problems. To the Graduands, in a world where knowledge is our most important asset, your success is our success, and your future is our future. Of all the knowledge that you've acquired in your studies, this simple bit of wisdom, that more is achieved working together than alone, is perhaps the most important of all. As you leave this institution and embark on the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to carry this thought with you, to help chart a better, kinder, more inclusive future for yourselves, for your community, indeed for all of us. As you say here at Simon Fraser University, we are ready, and we are ready together. On behalf of all British Columbians, please accept my heartfelt congratulations and very best wishes for every possible success and happiness as you yourselves define these things. Haichka Siam.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm delighted to introduce the Minister of Advanced Education and Skills, the Honourable Anne Kang, for her remarks.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne Kang, and it's my privilege to be serving British Columbians as the new Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. I'm sending you greetings from the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations. Congratulations to each one of you on your accomplishment. I am so proud to be one of the first people to celebrate your success with you as you graduate from Simon Fraser University. For decades, SFU has played a significant role in changing the culture of the province and driving social progress. I know you'll take the fight for justice with you to help make our province a better place for everyone. I know this is not the kind of graduation day you had imagined. I realize not being able to be part of a large celebration in person because of COVID-19 has been disappointing. But you have worked hard to reach this milestone in your life, and nothing, not even this pandemic, can take that away from you. COVID-19 has just proven to us all how much you are needed. Your generation plays a unique role as it is going to write the next chapter of our province, our country, and our world. May you use your skills acquired at Simon Fraser University to give back to your respective communities and help us build a better BC. Your family and friends, your professors and instructors, they will view this virtual convocation and be as proud of you as I am. As a former elementary school teacher, lifelong learner, and a woman of color, empowering people through education is a value close to my heart. And that is why I am so happy to see the progress you've made this far, and I encourage you to keep going strong. Today, we celebrate each one of you for all your dedication and determination to education, especially during this challenging time. Congratulations once again, and good luck.
Thank you, Minister. Honored guests and graduates, although we can't be together, our separation only adds to the pride we have in our graduating students. Earning a degree is always an extraordinary accomplishment. Earning a degree at this moment in our history is a feat of dogged determination and character. Your commitment to education through the pandemic reminds us that important values endure even when the world is turned on its head, and that was certainly the case in this past year. But let us also say, at the outset of my remarks, that we are celebrating your achievement at a difficult and painful moment in our history. A moment embodied in the souls of 215 beautiful children found at the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. A moment that forces us to confront horrible injustices and brutality carried out under the banner of progress in education. And so on this day, let's remind ourselves that as important as education can be, it is not a good in and of itself. To be good, education must be attached to a moral vision that seeks a better and more humane understanding of what it means to be human. Einstein famously said, "Any fool can know. The point is to understand." It's not easy. The world is immensely complex. But it helps us understand if we can see the world through another's eyes. If our first instinct is towards compassion and empathy. For me, that is the enduring value of higher education. It gives us both knowledge and perspective, a perspective that leads to greater understanding. And it is one of the reasons I love this institution. From its very beginning, Simon Fraser University has been guided by the idea that knowledge and understanding are born from engagement, and that at its best, a university is threaded into the life of the community. Only in this way can an institution of higher learning truly fulfill its mission and contribute to a better understanding of our world. I see those values at work in the SFU researchers who have done so much to inform our public health decisions during the pandemic. I see them at work in our contribution to informed dialogue on some of the toughest issues of our time through SFU Public Square. I see them through the work of Beatty School of Business, where discussions about blending business success and the success of society and the planet were a focus before the rest of the world had even heard of ESG. And I see them at work in SFU's ambition to be a more inclusive, welcoming, and nurturing institution for all. Now, as SFU alumni, I hope you will not only apply the knowledge you've gained, but also the wisdom you've earned. In that way, you can fulfill your personal ambitions for a productive and well-lived life and better understand and contribute to the world around you. As an SFU alumnus myself, and the first in my family to attend university, this is one of the many gifts I received from my time at university and now as Chancellor of SFU. And I trust it will be for you as well. On behalf of everyone at SFU, faculty, staff, and more than 170,000 alumni spread across the world, congratulations. You deserve it. I call upon the president of our university, Dr. Joy Johnson, for her address to graduates.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Graduates and honored guests, welcome everyone to this special convocation ceremony. Let me begin by acknowledging that I am privileged to be speaking to you today on the traditional unceded territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples. As a settler on these lands, I recognize a responsibility to address and repair relations with the Indigenous people whose lands we occupy. Acknowledging this is an important step towards reconciliation. I also want to say, everyone watching and listening today, that the entire SFU community stands in solidarity with Indigenous peoples as we grieve the enormous, unfathomable loss of life at the Kamloops Indian Residential School. The devastation caused by Canada's residential schools knows no moral limits. And so, as we gather today, I ask us all to acknowledge the collective responsibility we share for a system that took so many innocent lives. And that in their memory, our graduates take forth the conviction that they have the power to confront injustice and build a better world. For me, that is one of the most important lessons we can take from the last year and a half of forced isolation, the power we have to overcome. And so, as challenging as these last months have been, I don't believe your future or your experience at SFU will be defined by the pandemic and its aftermath. I think your future, our future, will be defined only by you, because history just doesn't happen to us. We happen to history. And so, yes, the world is going through a period of profound change and uncertainty. Yes, we must forthrightly confront injustice, past and present. It seems daunting, but don't forget, past generations faced enormous challenges too, and they confronted them with courage and foresight, often against enormous odds and the tut-tutting of cynics. I think of the young Indigenous leaders who fought to establish Aboriginal title almost 50 years ago. I think of the early struggles of the Canadian feminist and LGBTQ movements that opened new paths for people like me to lead institutions like this one. I think of the scientists who worked so diligently to develop vaccines in record time, and the public health officials who've worked so hard to keep us safe. These people knew that history isn't just stumbled upon, it's created by working together in common cause to bend it in a better direction. Now, of course, every one of you is unique. You come from different backgrounds, spiritual traditions, and political perspectives. You want different things from your education and from your lives. That's good. Difference is good. But don't forget that you share a common destiny. We all do. And with that knowledge and the wisdom that comes from learning, always know that you have an enormous agency and power over the world that is to come. I hope and trust that the time you spent at Simon Fraser University studying and learning has helped you see this important truth. On behalf of the entire SFU community, my heartfelt thanks to all of your friends and family who helped you along the way. My sincere congratulations to you for all that you have accomplished. You did it, and we are so proud of you.
SFU's honorary degree is the highest honor conferred by the university. The degrees are awarded to distinguished individuals in recognition of their scholarly, scientific, or artistic achievement, or in recognition of exceptional contribution to the public good. Their achievements celebrate our university's values and serve as an inspiration to our students, graduates, and community. I'm delighted to introduce this June's honorary degree recipient, Dr. Maria Ressa, who is conferred a degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Maria Ressa is a distinguished journalist hailed internationally for her courageous fight to uphold truth and protect press freedom. Born in Manila and raised in America, she graduated from Princeton University and later received a Fulbright scholarship to study political theater at the University of the Philippines. Simultaneously, she created programs for the fledgling government emerging from more than 2 decades under a dictator, started an independent production company, and established CNN's Manila Bureau, the network's youngest ever bureau chief. An awarded investigative reporter, she has covered every major news story in Southeast Asia during her long career, from the Indonesian riots in 1998 to the rise of terrorist groups in the region to abuses by the current government of the Philippines. She has authored 2 books, and most recently, the 2020 documentary, 1,000 Cuts, featured at the Sundance Festival. It profiles Dr. Ressa's fearless scrutiny of the corrupt Philippines presidency, while also illustrating social media's dangerous capacity to deceive and entrench political power. Despite facing enormous personal and political challenges as a consequence of her truth-telling, Maria Ressa remains resolute and committed to fighting for the facts, an honorable battle which benefits every democracy. It is with pleasure that I call on Dr. Maria Ressa for her convocation address.
Congratulations, graduates from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. I'm Maria Ressa. Our world today is upside down, partly because of the way technology has tainted our information ecosystem. When a lie pounded 1,000,000 times becomes a fact. Without facts, we can't have truth. Without truth, there's no trust. Without these, we have no shared reality, and it becomes impossible to deal with any of the existential problems we face today. Climate, coronavirus, the battle for facts. So start with imagining how you're going to prevent humanity's insidious manipulation today on something you're extremely familiar with, on social media. How do we put guardrails around power and money? How do we replace surveillance capitalism, and what comes next? If you can help do that, then maybe I won't go to jail for being a journalist. In less than 2 years, the Philippines filed 10 arrest warrants against me, and I've had to post bail 10 times just to keep doing my job. As you sit there thinking about the future, think about your whys and these lessons I'll share with you as you shape your world. You really don't know who you are until you're forced to fight for it. So draw the line now, where on this side you're good, this side you're evil. If you know your whys, then you know when silence is complicity. Your values are clear. To embrace your fear. I say this all the time because it is the hardest one lesson I've had since I was very young as an immigrant in the US. You and your fear are your own worst enemies. Whatever it is you're most afraid of, touch it, hold it, and embrace it. Rob it of its sting. Once you do that, nothing can stop you. I speak to you today from Manila, Philippines, where I'm facing my government's ludicrous charges head on. I could go to jail for the rest of my life, but if that happens, my country fundamentally changes because it would no longer be a democracy. I know my whys. You are graduating at an incredible time in history. Once enough of us are vaccinated, you'll step out into the rubble of the world that was. The question for you, what kind of world do you want to live in? More equal, more sustainable, more compassionate. Then go, make it happen.
We are so proud of our honorary degree recipients and all of you, SFU's newest alumni. I invite Brandon Chapman, President of the Alumni Association, to bring greetings to the graduates.
Congratulations to the honorary degree recipients and the class of 2021. I'm Brandon Chapman, President of SFU's Alumni Association, and I'd like to officially welcome you to the Alumni Association. You're now lifetime members of a worldwide network with more than 170,000 alumni in over 140 countries. Our goal is to provide you with opportunities to learn, to grow, and to thrive through professional and personal development opportunities, career resources, and other benefits. As alumni, you now serve as ambassadors for SFU in your communities. So be proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the best of successes on this next phase of your journey.
Thank you, Brandon. Madam Chancellor, an important part of convocation is hearing the words of our graduands. Walid Hakim is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree. During his time at SFU, he served as Secretary on the Linguistics Students' Union, which focused heavily this year on providing students with an immersive university experience. Walid is the recipient of the Department of French and the Dr. Grazier Merler scholarships. He hopes to go into law and will be studying for the LSAT this fall.
My name is Walid Hakim, and I am speaking today from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coquitlam First Nation. Today, I'm graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in French and Linguistics. Never would I have imagined 4 years ago that I would be graduating through this remote medium in the middle of one of the biggest global crises of the 21st century. What is interesting about the COVID-19 pandemic is that its unpredictability parallels a lot of the ups and downs that many of us likely faced throughout the course of our academic careers. There were parts of it where we felt like we were in control, but there were also parts that had us feeling helpless, asking ourselves the infamous, how will I get through this? On top of that, many of us were living double lives, working to pay the bills, taking care of family, and pursuing extracurricular activities on the side to enhance our portfolios. Not to mention, simply finding a sliver of free time to replenish our physical and mental batteries was a challenge on its own. Think about this for a minute. Reflect on it. Can you see it? We did that, and we are still here standing. Not only are we resilient, but we have shown throughout all of this is that we are adaptable. This adaptability is our golden ticket into the next chapter of our lives. I want to express the deep pride I have for myself and for all of you for your achievements at SFU. I want us, however, to remember that our work is far from over. COVID-19 is but one of the many global crises facing our generation. Remember, it is a privilege to study, and I challenge you to act with courage, be empathetic, recognize your privileges in society, and simply breathe. Because there is so much work to be done, and I can't wait to go out there and get it done with you. Cheers.
Thank you so much for your remarks. Madam Chancellor, I'm now delighted to acknowledge SFU's highest Graduand Award recipients. The Gordon M. Shrum Gold Medal is awarded each year to a bachelor's degree student who has maintained a high scholastic standing and has contributed significantly to the university community. On behalf of SFU, I congratulate Galvin Huen for his impressive achievement. He's both passionate in and out of the lab, advocating for fellow students to create a positive student experience. He is graduating with a Bachelor of Science with honors in biomedical physiology. The Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation is presented to an undergraduate student who excels in their studies and has made outstanding contributions to the promotion of inclusion, democracy, and/or reconciliation within the campus community. This year, the Lieutenant Governor's Medal is awarded to Anya Sass, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies. Passionate about human rights, she has volunteered extensively with refugees. Congratulations, Anya. The Governor General's Silver Medals are awarded to 2 undergraduate students who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. This year's recipients are Jennifer Krentz, who is graduating with an honors, a Bachelor's of Arts degree in psychology and a minor in criminology. A volunteer research assistant in several psychology labs, she has also served as the SFU undergraduate representative of the Canadian Psychological Association. Rami Elmallah is graduating with a Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Mechatronic Systems Engineering. His university experience was fueled by his passion for technology, community, and research. On behalf of SFU, we congratulate Jennifer and Rami for their impressive achievements. The Governor General's Gold Medals are awarded to the top 2 graduate students who are judged to have the most outstanding records in the graduating class. This year's recipients are Dr. Patricia Coburn, whose doctoral work focused on legal decision-making. For her PhD, she conducted research on how cross-examination influences children's ability to testify. Dr. Coburn is a faculty member at Kwantlen Polytechnic University. Dr. Michael Meanwell has been working with leading pharmaceutical companies to significantly reduce the time and costs associated with drug development. He has also been active in several community-based science outreach programs and is currently working at the Scripps Research Institute in San Diego. On behalf of Simon Fraser University, we congratulate Dr. Coburn and Dr. Meanwell for their outstanding achievements. Madam Chancellor, it's now time for the presentation of the graduands. I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of this university and request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are now recommended. The members of the graduating class are listed in the program book on SFU's Convocation website and in the virtual procession of graduate names that will follow at the end of the speaking program. I now present to the Chancellor the graduating class to be admitted en masse to their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees.
Graduating class of June 2021, I congratulate each of you on the completion of your degree. This is an impressive achievement, and I encourage your friends and family to communicate their hearty congratulations to you by whatever means possible, in person or virtual. Now, I invite the members of the graduating class to reciprocate by communicating through some safe means your thanks to your family, friends, faculty, and staff, indeed all those who helped you to reach this goal.
Graduates, you will be receiving your degrees and a convocation celebration box in the mail soon. Friends, this completes the official awarding of degrees. Before we move to the virtual graduate procession, during which time our graduates will be individually named, I do have several thank yous to express. Thank all of you for joining us on such a celebratory occasion, and to the many staff who have worked together to run this virtual convocation, my thanks.
Graduates, make sure you visit the Convocation website and join in the faculty and department gatherings. Graduates and families, we look forward to inviting you all to an in-person convocation ceremony when it is safe to do so. Until then, we will honor and recognize each of our graduates individually here. Our deans have a few words to start.
Dear graduates, in a year like no other in our lives, I want to recognize and congratulate you for the extremely significant feat of completing your graduate degrees, a feat of hard work and of an imagination, and one that I know your friends, family, and communities and everyone here at SFU also takes pride in. The fact that you've done all the amazing, difficult, and brilliant things that come together into a graduate degree under circumstances that are not likely to be repeated, both for you and for your professors, shows how dedicated and resourceful you have been. Hopefully, it also reflects how we've worked together to overcome the isolation caused by the pandemic. So I hope that along with all the attention and perseverance you put in academically, that the joys of community, the support of friendships, and the excitement of growing intellectually have all been central to the time you've had at SFU. Not only are you part of the communities that distinguish SFU, but through your work as students, researchers, and teachers, you also shape SFU as a university and as a vital part of the social fabric of BC and beyond. Significantly, you have done all of this at a moment when universities are again reckoning with changes in society that are urgently asking for transformative knowledge, social justice, and global equity. Thank you and congratulations.
I'm so pleased to congratulate you, our 2021 graduates of SFU's Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. As you celebrate your achievements and receive your degrees today, know that you join the top minds of your generation. The courses you have taken within the arts and social sciences introduced you to the magnificent scope of the human condition, its cultures, histories, successes, and tragedies. It is my fervent hope that your university journey within FAST has helped you discover a sense of purpose, whether you have studied contemporary fiction, cognitive function, or macroeconomics. I know that your studies have given you critical skills that will serve you well in the future. The ability to question, to create insights based on evidence, and to pursue deeper research. The future may still feel quite uncertain, but rest assured, you are well equipped to face the challenges ahead. Your arts and social sciences education prepares you to not only assess complicated situations, but also to creatively problem solve and influence positive change. The world needs your skills and your energy, intellect, and creativity. I wish you all the best as we send you forward today, and I look forward to seeing you accomplish what you have worked toward and building a brighter, more equitable future for us all.
Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Bushra Kashub. Melissa Brianna McGregor. Ricardo Mailman Lomas Cohn. Leanna Mae Mitchell. Kimberly Kathleen O'Donnell. Garrett Malcolm Peterson. Irina Presnyakova. Reza Abdul Rahmani. Ali Abedi. Michelle Louise Allen. Alyssa Catherine Bridgman. Maxim Kojamatov. Ishanti Disanayaki. Evangeline Guerin. William Ho. Luke Allen Marston. Tara Eileen Thorne. Saba Pakdel. Sarah Paquette. Lauren Colleen Perry. Jordana Peters. Rifayat Raisa. Fatima Ruhi. Kevin Gary John Spenst. Marlene Tommy. Bhavjot Bansi. Harjut Singh Banwait. Soma Barson. Amind Basra. Disha Bhatnagar. Megan Bowers. Catherine Courtney Chan. Melanie Marie Cove. Munir Khalid Aziz Dasa. Nathan Durham. Norris Gasper. Emily Ann Hanna. Saima Huda. Desdemona Khan. Anastasia Emma Kostecki. Daniel Lamb. Andrew Daniel Douglas Marriott. Jennifer McDermott. Silver McLaughlin. Melanie McNeil. Richard Mosesek. Ashley Muchka. Tanner London Neal. Nathan Ryan. Ruby Sarkar. Parswa Shirzad. Su Chun Fu. Jesse Andrew Sutton. Kitty Wang. David Gabriel Wennersbush. Holly Margaret Adams. Luke Alexis Bagneris. Matthew Robert Malcolm Campbell. Shawned Dyer, John Brendan McKeown, Kezad Farouk Nadir Shah, Nega Alapur, Vladimir Arsovsky, Christopher R. Carnevali, Mark Corbett, Kathleen Madison De Caro, Gordon Leslie Ronald Frank, Mary Hart, Tiffany Lam, Corey Ostertag, Chris Sachin Patel, Jennifer Marie Sloman, Matthew Zielinski, Chloe Eden Falez, recipient of an undergraduate Dean's Medal, Denise Abella, Ramisa Anjum Ahmed, Abdulhafiz Ade Damola Akinlusi, Anastasia Akuzu, Hidran Al-Zerkani, Fletcher Carl Allard, Erica Almeida, Evie Jeanette Andres, Fazan Ahmed Arif, Justine Amrit Kaur Atwal, Leonard Adam Audebert, Henrietta Helena Bahagio, Sun Woo Beck, Craigie Alexander Balfour, Parmis Basir, Gurjeet Bandal, Navjot Singh, Eun B, Jonan Bien, Emily Nicole Blossom, Rodolfo Boscovich, Genevieve Bourgeot, Alexandra Bessie May Leslie Butler, Runha Tsai, Albert Ran Cao, Jin Zhao, Jiadong Chai, Ivan G. Feng Chan, Colton Mackenzie Chandra, Chun Pong Jeffrey Chow, Lok Ken Dixon Chow, Jae Ying Chun, Xingyong Chen, Lin Ping Chun, Michael Wei Hai Chen, Ru Chun, Ximing Chen, Sihao Chen, Celine Chen, Wen Yang Chen, Olivia Chen, Yang Chun, Henry Chun, Yi Wen Chun, Yingyu Chen, Yo Yi Chen, Tzu Qing Chan, Ai Yi Chung, Zhen Yu Cheng, Tawanda Nigel Chitapi, Hyun Nam Cho, Michael Sungjun Chue, Yan Ling Chong, Chao Hui Chu, Stephanie Quang, Connie Chung, Ka Ying Chung, Owen Mark Crocker, Thomas James Crozier, Mingjia Kui, Xin Yun Kui, Zoe Jane Daigneault, Rebecca S. Demian, Lydia Deng, Yanji Deng, Genting Deng, Rebecca Destro, Camelia Ivanova Dimitrova, Zihao Ding, Sijia Ding, Diana Beata Dobilis, Zheng Qing Do, Kyle Mitchell Durstervalt, David Dugan, Pagnarit Michael D., Evan Dyson, Paige Hunter Edwards, Xinyue Fan, Fei Fang, Kuching Fang, Zhenyu Fang, Allison Brooke Felberg, Junjae Fang, Dustin Brian Ferguson Vo, Talia Francis Ferreira, Yin Kit Fang, Haisa Gajia Gajia, Tian Gai, Bo Wen Gao, Nanan Gao, Wen Hui Gao, Yawen Gao, Maxwell James Gerlach, Kevin John Liam Gibbard, Gurveer Gill, Jesdeep Gill, Alexander Nyokado, Taylor Goff, Rishab Golecha, Nina Grant, Ija Gu, Leo Kwok, Xiaolin Guo, Isa Guo, Yu Lin Guo, Walid Hakim, Olivia Haley, Dustin Hall, Aya Kaylee Halliday, Shua Han, Jessica Hanna, Tim Hanna, Yi Kong Hao, Erica Hasegawa, Changdong He, Chao U He, Lorenz Aaron Heap, Emma Cheeslen Odessa Saravasti Henderson, Andrew Stephen Hicks, Ryan Walter Hildebrandt, Ian Water Ho, T. Nok Min Ho, Lindsay Ho Sekimoto, Taing Na Mai Hong, Hai Yi Ho, Jia Qin Hu, Rong Hu, San Chao Hu, Wen Tao Hu, Ing Hu, Guangbin Huang, Shiqi Huang, Siqi Huang, Tony Huang, Rachel Lauren Hunter, Richie Sang Huyen, Ariane Isabel Ibasco, Kaho Ikeda, Sofia Efosa Ikpanmosa, Somi Im, Gael Sandra Ingabire, Megan Danielle Irvine, Damian Schmidt Jackson, Billy Joe Jenner, Xuan Jiang, Jiahao Jiang, Yuhui Jiang, Xiaozhu Jin, Yukai Jin, Jason Jing, Anila Jose, Zhengming Zhu, Hanbiao Zhang, Joven Singh Kayla, Sony Singh Kalir, Kamaljot Kaur Kaler, Christina Antoinette Dorcas Kamukai, Nicholas Damian Mark Karlberg, Julia Gail Kemp, Aldre Kazar, Andrew Kim, Jahyun Jenny Kim, Junsu Kim, Kasia Kozier, Manan Dilip Kotari, Nathan Michael Kramer, Zoe Dana Kramer, Hui Yin Kwang, Lin Nduku Kayengo, Kelvin Lai, Kathy Yuen Kwan Lam, Matthew Andreas Reitzma Lang, Garrick Lau, Amanda Law, Kwak Ching Law, Jung Hun Lee, Jenny Sui Ching Lee, Li Jia Xuan, Bin Chuan Li, Chao Chun Li, Fui Wu Li, Gary Li, Guali Li, Hubang Li, Huibin Li, Hui-in Li, Jeremy Li, Jinjia Li, Li Kun Feng, Jane Li, Tianle Li, Xiang Li, Selina Li, Yanso Li, Yichun Li, Li Yun Tao, Zhihao Li, Qi Ming Li, Qi Ying Li, Ji Yi Lian, Hui Hing Lang, Jared John Liebenberg, Selena Lin, Junlin Lin, Jinpai Lin, Zhiqian Lin, Xuan Liu, Anson Liu, Jiahao Liu, Jiayu Liu, Jiayu Liu, Zhenyi Liu, Liang Jiangguan Liu, Xinlei Liu, Yang Liu, Yangbo Liu, Yi Liu, Yinhua Liu, Yuanqian Chris Liu, Zhiru Liu, Zichai Liu, Jeshen Preet Kaur Locham, Yiwen Liu, Jingkang Liu, Mengqi Liu, Xinyue Liu, Zhihong Liu, Brenda Louise, Menti Law, Zhongyu Law, Yinghong Luo, Shanshan Liu, Haichao Ma, Xiaochuan Ma, Yi Xiao Ma, Mariah Lynn McConaughey, Rihanna Shannon McCullough, Ying Ying Mai, Tzu Feng Mac, Kara Michelle Mankey, Anant Jot Man, Ashwini Nitya Manohar, Ya Ching Mao, Mufaro Fadzai Maroa, Anthony Benz Chris Martin, Morgan Matthew, Tara Ferris McGee, Min May, Larissa Melville, Melody Mung, Alicia Milne, Sarah Elijah Leaf Moore, Donna Mae Modeste, Shay Thomas Munson, Brittany Niker, Viet No Tai Le, Tai Hoc Nguyen, Shichung Nia, Dorian Alexander Nidum, Tracy Nong, Jessica Alexandra Norman, Gabriela Orea, Dorcas Osueta, Jiachong Ouyang, Michael Joseph Piero, Simon Nicholas Howard Peisch, Jenica Elise May Palachek, Jia Hao Pan, Xue Pan, Jennifer Trisha Pangyerapan, Gagan Parhar, Julie Park, Yumna Parker, Jiang Peng, Renyi Peng, Jean-Luc Vieira Pereira, Jose Victor Pinto Aguila, Megan Kathleen Purdy, Jingjing Jian, Yaming Jin, Emily Miranda Kwan, Audrey Radstake, Rahid Rahim, Kelsey Teresa Rayner, Tariq Raza, Mehdi Rezazadeh, Paige Nicole Dawn Riding, Simran Kaur Sahoda, Brooklyn Tierra Cedar, Luke Avery Sewell, Krish Shankar, Jia Ying Xiao, Ashna Nisha Sharma, Alicia Kingyu Shi, Jiayin Shun, Shiqi Shen, Siyin Shen, Xinyue Shen, Kimberly Julian Kogan Shepard, Yi Jiao Shi, Naoki Shiratori, Ashley Ranika Singh, Henley Song, Ruoxian Song, Shuqi Song, Crystal Su, Tianqi Su, Guanchun Sun, Jeremiah Benny Zuzanto, Man Ki Tam, Yiyun Tang, Sicheng Tao, Katie Tecklenburg, Sophia Theodorakis, Edward David Thompson, Simran Tawana, Martin Todorov, Brian Tran, Lauren True, Justin Trong, Kent Arthur Umeki, Joan Nicole Marie Mercado Uy, Bruce Derek Valadares, Emily Ann van der Velden, Bianca Yasmin Vergi, Allison Vickers, Charlotte Ann Walsh, Mingjun Wan, Shuyang Wan, Yukyi Yukia Wan, Huijun Huang, Hoiling Wang, Jing Huang, Qiuya Wang, Tianyi Wang, Xiaoran Wang, Yifang Wang, Zhenqi Wang, Shi Tai Wang, Ziyi Wang, Carly Sophia Wardell, Michael David Warnock, Jiawen Wei, Ping Wei, Lin Wen, Yichue Wang, Anastasia Winona, Annie Wang, Ho Ting Edmund Wu, Natasha Catherine Vatsny, Hua Hao Wu, Hui Min Wu, Jinru Wu, Kun Wu, Long Wu Aaron, Mei Wu, Ruoxing Wu, Yuan Wu, Zhihui Wu, Xin Xia, Xi Xiao, Xinyan Xiao, Wenhao Xie, Boyan Shu, Chen Qi Shu, Zheng Shu, Jia Tong Shu, Shi Yu Shi, Wenting Shu, Catherine Shu, Yaotian Shu, Jiahui Shu, Emily Yamagami, Amy Yang, Yang He, Jiali Yang, Jianing Yang, Lihui Yang, Minkuo Derek Yang, Mingchu Yang, Xiqian Yang, Yixing Yang, Zhiyi Yang, Kongni Yao, Kai-chun Yao, Zi Yao Yang, Xuyan Yi, Lulu Ying, Xiyuan Yu, Xiao Yu Yu, Yu Yuan, Mao Qian Yuan, Yu Ying Yuan, Julianne Bell Zamora, John Arya Zarai, Cheng Zhang, Cheng Zhuo Zhang, Dian Zhang, Hao Zhang, Hao Zhen Zhang, Jeru Zhang, Li Ge Guankou Zhang, Rufan Zhang, Run Tong Zhang, Sijing Zhang, Scarlett Zhang, Ying Zhang, Yixing Zhang, Yilin Zhao, Yunying Zhao, Jenny Zhang, Jiahan Zhang, Ting Zhang, Hengda Song, Shikong Zhou, Shiyu Zhou, Xuanyu Zhou, Zihao Zhou, Kathy Hui Chu, Chunyao Zhu, Meijia Zhu, Yunying Zhu, Shuli Zhuang, Huiyao Zuo, Darcy Denault, Jade Susan George, Allison Chrissy Jennifer Anderson, Paul Alfred John Caesar Jewell, David Campbell, Eileen Jane Fields, Elizabeth Ignace, Elise Mary Joe, Georgette Stephanie McLeod, Melanie Ng, Olivia Grace Nickel, Akash Parajuli, Julianne Ray Peters, Marina Nicole Sugrianis, Taya Lorcone Van Bibber,
Will the platform guests please rise for the recession?
Congratulations to the grad class of 2021. We did it! Cheers!
Yes.
Happy graduation!
Congratulations, class of 2021. Congratulations, all the best. Go out there and get them.
Congratulations! Woo!
Wonderful! Hooray!
Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it! Woo! Woo!
Yay! Congratulations!
Woo!
Salty!